Okay, we're going live. Part 3, day 2, part 3 of holiday cooking with TaZz and RoXy. TaZz is over here chilling by the window, trying to get some sunshine on her belly. RoXy is being a menace. Where are you at? I've been listening to her all morning, tearing through here. All of her little toys, just making noise, being wild. Where you at, RoXy? There she is. There she is. Anyway, we have lots to do today. So let's get the tripod and get started. First thing I haven't even had coffee yet. I just started cooking immediately. So let's get the tripod set up first of all. First things first here. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. So I'll just let you guys chill zoom in on TaZz. Actually, you guys can watch the kitty play while I get things ready. What are you doing, crazy cat? What are you doing? TaZ's bed is all tore up over here, so I'm gonna fix this first before I do anything else today. TaZz is a very spoiled, loved dog. She has this big, king-size down comforter. It's too hot for me to use in San Diego on my bed, so TaZz gets to bundle up in this. I don't know how she stays cool, but she loves it. Like that, and then I put her favorite cute little blanket on top of it. So there we go. RoXy, you have all the toys tore out over here. You got all the toys tore out. Or is this from Tasman last night? Anyway, I'll let you guys. Thank you. She's a little menace today, though. Been terrorizing me all morning. You guys can watch her for a little bit. Tasman is just chilling in the window. She's not really doing much. Trying to stay away from the kitty pretty much. Why? She's literally laying up against the window. I've never seen her do that. Are you trying to get that sunshine on your belly? Is that what you're doing? She's like right up against the window. You trying to get that sunshine on your belly, sweetie? Here, I'll open it a little bit more for you. Yeah, she's trying to get max sunshine on her belly. Let's take you back over here to the kitty, though. She's doing stuff. How many subscribers do I have? I think I have like 22 or 2,300. You have a golden retriever? Yeah, dogs are the best. Dogs are the best. Come on, kitty. Come on. Where'd kitty go? Where'd kitty go? I'm just going to leave this here. There, she runs back and forth in this area, so you guys can... There you go. Anyway, I'm going to get my table set up. I got to peel potatoes. I have a lot of work to do today. should do this. Maybe I'll move some of this out of the way. I need to have an extra table. Okay, that might work. Okay, I just cleared off. I cleared off this little table here. And maybe I'll use that for part of my prep area today. But in the meantime, you guys can watch the kitty. Hey, Sally, Pokey Bear. So just to catch you guys up on what I'm doing in the kitchen, I cooked some eggs this morning in this style pan, and I'm making deviled eggs to go with Thanksgiving dinner. But they were kind of hard to peel, and I couldn't remember if this is the kind of pan that you use for eggs or if you use the non-stick. So I'm going to make start boiling another pan, and then we're going to peel them, and you guys can see the difference of both. So I also have to start cooking mashed potatoes, stuffing. I think our delivery is here too. I ordered and they had one box of stuffing. There was one box of stuffing that the store had. So I got one box and I got some turkey bags. So I was thankful that I got those. So let's bring the groceries in. Oops. My shoes are in the way. Oh, where is mine? I usually have a little strap here. I can hold the door open. I grab the stuff. Here we go. All right. No, you're not going out. You don't even think about it. You can't go out there, kitty. No, no, no. You can't go out there. Get in there. Get back in there. Go. Go. Get in there. Sorry. You can't go out there. You're going to get hurt a lot worse. Look at this cat attacking my leg. Door's closing. This is what happens when I teach my cat. Take her out for walks. She expects to. You guys see her attacking my foot here? Oh my God, you're such a ferocious kitty. You're so mean. Why can't you be like Tasman? Anyway, all right, we got to get moving with what we're doing in here. Oh, cute little Taz in the window. I'll let you guys watch her for a little bit. Okay. I got a bag of seasoned croutons in case they didn't have stuffing mix. I figured that add that to the bread that I chopped up last night. Might be kind of tasty, so we're going to try that possibly. And then I got an extra bag of marshmallows so we can have extra marshmallows on our sweet potatoes. except there's a bunch of stuff missing in the order. There's literally a bunch of stuff missing. I'm gonna have to log on really quick and see. So the stuffing mix wasn't in the bag. So I guess who's out there? You see who's out there? Kitty cat was chasing TaZz. There. She had to go check out to see who was at the front door. So we got our delivery from Walmart. Everything but the stuffing mix was there. I did get the turkey oven bag, so I'm pretty happy with that. You have to do, if you live in apartments that don't get cats, if you use them for emotional service support, you can get a form and they have to let you accept the cat. And they can't ask you for a deposit, so. All right, I'm getting the croutons out of the oven. We cooked them a little bit more this morning because they were a little bit moist. I hope I didn't cook them too much. I forgot they were in the oven, actually. Here's the second batch. These don't look as toasted. So we'll use these first. I'm gonna kind of be all over the place today, so hopefully you guys can just be, hey, from Argentina. Look at this crazy cat over here. She's in her backpack, just going crazy in there. What are you doing, crazy cat? What are you doing, silly cat? She just wants to play, and TaZz isn't in the mood. There's TaZz over here in the window trying to bask and get some sunshine. There we go. All right, so let's move on with our day. Alright, where's it at? haven't even had my coffee this afternoon. I got a late start today. So I'm gonna make some coffee. It's the first thing I'm gonna do. All right, so we're going to hi TaZz, hi baby. I'm gonna make coffee, but then we're going to I'm gonna peel the eggs. First, I'm going to peel the sweet potatoes. I started 3 of them last night, but I have about 10 more that I need to peel. So I'm going to do those first so I can start cooking those. So we'll take the eggs back and put them on the counter. And I'll get my coffee. That's what I'm doing. I'm all over the place. I've got so many tasks that I need to do today. I'm just all over the place with what I'm trying to get done. So coffee, yes, first and foremost, coffee. My back is already killing me today, but I'm just going to have to rest off and on and hopefully get everything cooked and finished. Sorry, I'm not giving you guys anything to look at here. There's the doggy. There she is back in the window. Maybe I'll turn this cauldron back on for you guys too. Sorry, everything is stacked up and it's a mess in front of the microwave there. It usually doesn't look like this, but I've got everything cooking and pulled out of my cupboards for Thanksgiving dinner. So it's just kind of a mess right now. And the kitty, let's get Santa Claus over on this side so you guys have something to look at. There we go. One-eyed Santa Claus. I need to give him a pirate patch. He's missing an eyeball. Anyway, there's, you guys can watch TaZz for a little bit. And I'm going to have a seat and start peeling potatoes. That's what I'm going to, oh, my coffee. I have ADD, guys. I'm all over the place. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee. I'll invite you guys over to see how I make my coffee. Like I said, I have a mess going on the counter here, but I'll show you how I make my coffee in the morning. So I have my milk steamer here, and then we have the espresso machine right beside it there. So the first thing I do is in my kettle of water here, I heat up water, pour it into my coffee cups. This is the one if I go somewhere, or my second cup, I make it all at the same time so I don't have to stop and redo this whole mess again. So it's quite a procedure. So first thing I do is I add, get my tripod right here. Sorry guys. First thing I do is I add my milk. So I use whole milk. Oops, water in that. Whole milk. I got a whole milk here. And then I put some half and half. And my hair, I'm gonna have to put my hair up. Last thing I want is my hair to get in the food. I will put a little bit more half and half. It's not quite. There we go. And then I push the button here on the steamer. And then it starts. It's gonna froth up. It gets warm and it froths. It's gonna rise all the way to the top of this. So while that's making, because that takes about 2 minutes for that to cook. While that's going, I'm gonna do my coffee. So I take this out. Put my coffee somewhere last night because I was trying to make room for my cooking. I don't know where I put it. All right, what did I do with the coffee? Oh boy, oh boy. Where did I put the coffee? It's not here. So put it over here. Well, what are we gonna do about coffee? Weird. Where did I put it? I could swear I put it up in the cupboard. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go hang out with TaZz while I find the coffee. Sorry about that. I'll bring you back when I find it. Anyway, there's TaZz. What Mama do with the coffee, Tasman? Where did I put it? I don't understand. Not in the cupboard. Well, I gotta have coffee, so usually I take the mocha, Starbucks mocha, and Pete's, and I blend them together. But I can't find my container of coffee, so I'm just gonna have straight mocha coffee, and hopefully it's not too, maybe I'll like it. I've never tried it all by itself, so we'll see. I'll bring you guys back over here so you can watch me. Oh, my eggs are boiling. Okay. So this is all right. It'll just be a little bit strong because I usually grind it up so it's more of an espresso roast. This is more like a ground coffee roast, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I think that'll be all right. And that's Starbucks mocha flavored. I keep all the coffee in the freezer too. I put it in a Ziploc bag, keep it in there so that it stays fresh. My steamer has finished, so what I do now is I bring my coffee cup over. I dump the hot water out so you can see it steaming there. I heat the cup up, I preheat it, and then we're gonna pour our foam in here and our coffee. It doesn't always come out, especially if I don't do it right away. It doesn't come out very good, so, but we're gonna do more. This time we're gonna put almond milk. This one doesn't foam up as good, so I like to use the milk in the half and half the first time to just get the froth of the coffee. So you'll see when it's finished. So I'm just gonna pour this in, turn it on because it doesn't really froth up. Froths a little bit. If I add a little bit of half and half to the vanilla, it'll give me a little bit more froth. Now I've tried like generic brands or off brands of the almond milk, but they don't froth up at all. This is the only one that I've found that froths. And even the off brands, if I add half and half to it, it still won't froth up. So I stick with the almond milk. It's only like less than $3 to get if you shop at like Walmart like I do. So we got our milk frothing here. Well, let's go ahead and put our coffee. And I have a thermos lid. I preheat this as well. So when the espresso comes out, it comes into a warm container and doesn't cool the coffee off. And then I top it with a little bit of Hershey syrup. Froth is just about done. You can see it's steaming there. Kitty, this cat is a menace. Cats have no fear of being stepped on. They will be under your feet 24/7. I don't care how many times I've accidentally stepped on her. She's still going to be under my feet. All right, so this is brewed once, and then that was a double shot that I did. Now I'm going to hit it for a single shot. So that'll be 3 shots. That way I can make 2 cups of coffee. So it'll be like a shot and a half per cup. And this is just about done. So I have my Starbucks thermos, and I've got hot water in there. So I'm going to dump that out. I'm going to bring my coffee over. It's already brewed in here. I'm going to pour half of it into this cup, and then I'm going to pour half of it into this one. And now my froth is done. So I'm going to first put it in the coffee cup that I'm going to be drinking right now. You can see the froth is building up. I'm going to put the rest in here, which won't give me quite enough, so I'm going to make one more of the almond milk to top that one off, because I will definitely need a double coffee today, as I'll be cooking all day. So I've got that one frothing up again. But in the meantime, I will get my Hershey's syrup. And I have a big giant container of Hershey's syrup. And then I just fill this throughout the month because it's a lot cheaper. And then you can make your coffee. And I don't put any sugar. I used to put sugar in my coffee. Well, I used to put a lot of this. This is what I would use as my sugar. But I've cut back on it because I was trying to lose weight and just trying to be healthy and cut back on sugar. So I just put a topper of it, and then I swish it around, and I just get a hint of chocolate. Oh, this is going to be double chocolate because it's Starbucks. This is going to be a different kind of coffee. It actually tastes really nice. It's perfect. I actually really like the mocha, Starbucks mocha. It's almost better than my Pete's coffee. So I'm going to put the milks away now because we're finished with those. This, like I said, it's quite a process to make coffee. Probably why I haven't made it yet today. And as soon as that's done, I'll add it into this cup here, and I'll cover it. But for now, that's done. So let's head on over here. I'm going to set you guys up to watch TaZz. I think you guys enjoy watching her more than watching me. So, what you looking at, TaZz, huh? Are you having another lazy day? We're going to go to Travis's house tomorrow. Tomorrow won't be lazy. Tomorrow we'll be up in the mountains with the kitty cats and Travis. You want to go see Travis? You want to go bye-bye and see Travis? She knows that we're not going bye-bye. She says, Mom, you're teasing me. Stop it. All right. I am going to start peeling my potatoes. And I need a knife as well. My back is already killing me today. I don't know how I'm going to get through this day. All right. Let's get our potatoes out here and start peeling. I don't know if you guys can see my pan there as well. There we go. Okay. Potato peeler is not. The potato is just way too big. Cut it. Almost impossible to cut these in half unless I'm standing at the counter. here's a better sized one. Much easier. Get out of those. Get out of there. Psst. All right, that was a lot easier. Try to find the smaller ones. This one's kind of big too. The uneven surfaces make it hard. I wonder if they're bad when they get old, like big like this. Does that mean they're old and tough? I don't know what that means, but it seems like when I get the small ones, you just won't get very much inside. Well, we'll see. We will see. Off with a knife. Let's tackle this big brute again. Good as that's going to get. How many more do I have to cut? Oh, here's a nice small one. That looks actually nicer. The rest of these are just onions, potatoes. That one. Not good. Let's do this one. I don't know if there's, some of these are sweet potatoes and some of these are yams. And I don't know the difference between the two. I think one are sweeter, more flavorful, I guess. I don't know. They all look like sweet potatoes to me, though. These do. Wow, this is just a monster. I just feel like that's too old or something. How long did that have to grow in the ground, you know? Anybody know? Hey, what is going on over here? What's going on with the pets? What are you guys fighting about? Huh? Is the kitty bothering you? Is the kitty bothering you? She's over here, TaZz. She's over here. She's right here. She's right here. See, she's under there. She's right there. Is a kitty bugging you? All right. I know. Get up on Mama's bed. Here. Up, up. Get up on Mama's bed. TaZz, up. Get up on the bed, babes. Come on. Get up on the night. Oh, freaking Foxy gonna go bother her again. And TaZz is gonna go back to bed. Foxy's gonna go sneaking up on her. How did your backpack get moved all over the place? You are getting crazy over here, aren't you, kitty? See, I leave this sitting out for her so she can run through it. So we've got a hole on this side and a hole on this side. So she likes it. It's a fun little toy for her to play around in. But I have it over here out of the way. And it was all the way over by TaZz's bed. So I don't know what was going on there. There we go. She's going to get in it. All right. You guys can watch the kitties play for a bit. Hey, you crazy cat. You're a crazy cat. Plug this charger in on the phone because it's going to die here in a minute. We've got like a 10-foot cord here from Anchor. I love these cords. This one has lasted me like, I think I've had it like 3 years now. There we go. I'm gonna just set this back over here so you can kind of like see the whole scene and the kitty running back and forth if you want to just kind of check out what we're doing. All right. I'm coming over here to cut these yams up. Let me see if I got the camera pointing in that direction so you guys can watch. So you can kind of see over there. I guess I need to bring my coffee back. I spend more time walking back and forth in here than getting anything done. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is sharpen my knife. It was pretty dull last night. I was too lazy to get up and do it. Ooh. Be careful. Hopefully that's sharper. Let's see. Oh, much sharper. Much, much sharper. I'm going to sharpen my other knife. I have the little paring knife. I'm going to be using that, so I'll sharpen that one as well. Just to get it out of the way. Just to get it out of the way. I'll come over here closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm not really an expert at this, but I've gotten better at it. Anybody just tuning in is probably wondering, what are you doing with the knife? Why are you showing us this? I feel like that is going to be much sharper already. All right, let's check it out. Oh yes, definitely. See, I can do paring and cut these pieces off. These bad pieces off. I guess I'll bring you guys a bit closer. You can't really see what's going on. That way you can kind of have a look, see the cat running around on the bottom. You can kind of see me over here. Can't see your comments though, I apologize for that. See, this is like a paring knife. I can just get these pieces, the bad pieces, cut off. I don't know if all sweet potatoes are like this, that they have, it seems like the sweet potatoes where I get them, both stores where I get them, I don't know if it's a Southern California thing where we're getting our sweet potatoes from, but they very much are, they have a lot of like bad pieces on them. Like, let me show you for example. Like, see, I have to cut all of this off of there. Is that normal for sweet potatoes? Does anybody know? Let me turn the flashlight on. Does anybody know, is that normal? Like, all of these sweet potatoes, I have to cut bad pieces off of them. So now, maybe that's just what I'll do. I'll just cut the sides right off. Just to be safe, it's a lot easier, less time consuming. That's what I'm going to do. That way I know that I'm not getting any gross parts in there. I want everything to taste really yummy. So, perfect. And now it looks much better, wouldn't you say? And cut all those bad pieces off. I sharpened that knife really good. It feels pretty good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep cutting them like that. I'll cut the ends off. Cut the other end off. And then I'll just start down the sides, kind of like a pineapple. It's exactly like how you would do a pineapple. And then I think around the bottom edges, I'll just pare these off. This is easy enough to just pare them off on the bottoms, so I don't lose too much of the product. Nice. That was pretty quick and easy. Onward. So cut the ends off. Ends off. I'm going to cut this one in half though, because it's pretty long. And then I'm just going to, actually if I slope it, I can get those ends off as well when I do this. This is going along a lot faster than it was last night. Much faster. That one's good. Just got a few more to go. This one I'm just going to pare because it's small enough that I can just pare it off. I don't want to lose too much of the product. Kitty, you're crazy. Can you guys see this cat down here? Oh, you guys can't see her there. Let me move it back just a little bit. There, maybe you guys can see her a little bit better there. Okay. I think we got them all. That's all of them. So maybe I'll finish those other ones. I'll just cut the sides off. I won't try peeling them. I'm just going to cut them because that seemed to go a lot quicker. I'm not an expert at sweet potatoes. It's not something that I cooked a lot. So I'm losing some of the product, but it's a lot faster than trying to peel them. Piece of wood. Maybe we'll small pieces at a time. I think I better look this up and see when are sweet potatoes too old to use, because I don't know if this is too old. I mean, this doesn't look rotten or anything, but it just looks really hard. Not very much moisture. Okay, we got one left. This definitely has a lot of bad ends on it. I don't know how much I can salvage of it. I bet you that these are totally fine to eat. Imagine that, I'm just thinking like people in third world countries that don't have food, like they would probably think this is a delicatessen to have sweet potatoes that are, no matter how old they are, we just get spoiled with having such good foods in America that we expect everything to be perfect. Anyway. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut them all up into cubes. First I want to look up and see get my coffee. I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to see how long it takes for or how long sweet potatoes stay good. So I don't want, or when I shouldn't use them. So, sweet potatoes. When are black spots on sweet potatoes? Okay, it says black spots on the peel of a sweet potato usually indicate a fungal disease called scurf, which is typically superficial and doesn't affect the edible flesh inside, meaning you can peel off the spots and still eat the potato. However, if the spots are large, numerous, or accompanied by soft texture, it might be a sign of rot and it should be discarded. So none of my potatoes were soft. Yeah, so I think they're good. I think they're fine. All right. So let's continue on. I think I'm going to play a song on the guitar really quick. Just to relax a bit. Let me turn this around for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn it around with the charger on. You guys can see me a little bit here. Seems a long time, seems like yesterday I was bent there tying your shoes. Nowadays I'll be picturing all the things I failed to do, like when you ran to school and ran back home 'cause a bad dog gave you chase. I said suck it up, you gotta be tough, as tears ran down your face. Well, I made you grow up way too soon, up on table running, and to tell the truth, when I went to work you did the dishes. Tell me, raise your brothers and your sisters, and the words can't change the past. Still wondering, is it too late to get on me again? And remind when it was bedtime, my heart. And remind when it was bedtime, my heart beating next to you. But if I'm more kids, you're discovering you turned into big boy blue. Now you're all grown up and far from home, 'cause you said you needed your space. I said suck it up, you gotta be tough, as tears run down my face. I made you grow up way too soon, up on table running, and to tell made my back feel better for a moment. Dopamine, dopamine, it's healing. Music is healing, literally healing. It doesn't make my back better, but it takes the pain away. I'm sure some of you understand if you've written music before or played music. What are you doing, kitty? Look at this crazy little kitty here. A crazy little kitty. What are you doing? No, you're not climbing up there. She's not allowed to climb up on the rocks anymore. Only in the places that I have set up for her. You don't want to hang out with me? You don't want to hang out? Hey! She's way too spunky right now. All right, so what do we got to do next? Are we going to peel some eggs? That's what we're going to do. No. That's not what we're going to do. We are going to flip the camera back around. And we're going to finish cutting the sweet potatoes. That's what we're going to do. All right. Let me get my coffee. I guess that's how I get through my day today, is I'm going to stop every 20 minutes and play a song. Because that definitely made my pain go away for a moment. It's kind of like when I go to the ocean. I would like to cut these potatoes sitting down, but you got to use too much force cutting them. You guys see the stove here too? There we go. Let me back it up. There we are. Okay. Make sure I have all these spots cut off like they said. Have to sharpen the knife again after I'm done cutting these. These are super tough. Probably don't need to cut them that small. I don't know. They're not like potatoes where they have fluid in them already. Like these need to be cooked for a bit. I've gotten in the habit of using this big knife as a paring knife because it's sharp, easy to handle, and then I don't have to stop and switch knives out. No more black spots. making sure that there's no spots at all. They had a Thanksgiving dinner they were doing down in our community room at our apartments today. And I kind of wanted to go down and get something to eat, but I'm trying not to eat a lot because I know I'm going to be eating a lot tomorrow. And I knew that if I went down there, I would be, you know, stuffing, gravy, all the Thanksgiving goodies. And that wasn't enough. And then also, I didn't think that going down the stairs, like I've got to really be careful today how much I walk, how much I stand. And if I walk downstairs, that's like less time that I'm going to be able to stand and cook or sit and cook. So, and then lastly, the last thing that made me decide that I wasn't going to go down there and get food is because a lot of the people down there, there's a lot of people in one room touching the food, coughing. Every time I go to one of these little events, I end up getting sick. Somebody has the flu and they end up coming down. And I was like, I can't afford to get sick this week. We have Thanksgiving tomorrow, and then in a week from tomorrow, I'm leaving to go to Northern California. And I have to drive the entire way by myself. So, and I have to pack, and I have to carry, well, not carry, I have a wagon, but I have to transport all my stuff down into the car, and it's going to be a lot. And then I have to drive for like 10 hours, and it's going to be a lot. So I don't want to be doing that sick. Last thing I want to do is be sick when I'm traveling. So I decided not to go to the community room and get Thanksgiving dinner today. It's fine. I'm making my own very nice dinner, and I'm not doing without. So save it for the people who don't have family or anybody to share with. Alright. I hope somebody makes some green beans or some kind of green vegetable salad or something. I am not making anything like that. Cat's going crazy. She's been playing for a good solid hour and a half now, so I'm hoping she's going to wind down soon. I'm going to feed her in a few minutes, and then hopefully she'll wind down and take a nap for a couple hours. I've been noticing her habits. Like when she gets hungry, she will tear around the house. I don't know if that's why she's tearing around the house, but I feel like maybe she's hungry. I don't know. Because as soon as I put her food out, she acts like she's ravished. She'll go over there and attack her dish. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to feed her as soon as I get these potatoes on the stove to boil. I will feed her. Wow, there's a lot of waste. This is how much I cut off of the potatoes just to be safe. I mean, some of these pieces look perfectly fine, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing on there that has any kind of stuff on it. So, I have a big pot of potatoes here too, so I have plenty of potatoes. It's not like we will have a shortage. This is interesting. When I cut the potatoes, I'm just now noticing this. When I cut it, these little white spots form. I don't know if it's the starch. Can you see those little white spots? And when I touch them, they go away. So I'm thinking it's like starch. And when I knife it down, it like presses them together. All right, we almost got the sweet potatoes on the stove to cook. We're gonna peel eggs next. Oops. So let's turn this on and get some water in them. Nice. Perfect amount. Trying to keep the floor clean as we go, but it's a little bit hard because I'm a sloppy cooker for sure. Very sloppy. So we're going to bring the eggs back over. We're going to peel these next. I've got a bunch of eggs we need to peel. And I think I'm going to put my hair up because I don't want to get any hair on any of the food as we're cooking. Put my hair up. Then we're going to put some salt. I don't have a lot of salt. I gotta be careful here. The salt and the sweet potatoes while they cook. Wow, I don't have any salt. Crazy. I have mashed potatoes I need to cook, and I don't have any salt. Oh, I have. Everything is salt. If you don't have salt, you can put chicken bouillon. That solves everything. So, caldo de pollo, chicken bouillon. If like I barely have any salt left, and I'm like, what am I going to put in my mashed potatoes and my sweet potatoes? Your sweet potatoes, you don't really want them salty, but you put salt in it to bring the sugar flavor out, like sweet and savory kind of thing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this and let them get some flavor while they're cooking. I actually like this as an alternative to salt because it does give it a little bit extra flavor of the chicken. And it's got some other herbs and seasonings. Let's see, what does it have in here? The ingredients: cornstarch, salt. So you get a lot. This number one ingredient is salt. Cornstarch, potassium salt, sugar, chicken fat, onion extract, garlic extract. What else? Turmeric. Oh, it's turmeric color. It has some spices. It doesn't say what they are. Paprika extract for the color. Yeah, it kind of sucks when I make like ranch dressing or blue cheese. I like to put this in there to flavor it, but because the paprikas, I didn't know this, but there's paprika in it. I just noticed that it would make my dressing kind of tingy reddish. I didn't know why, but now I know because they put paprika extract in there for color. So now I know. So we're going to do a comparison. I cooked a few eggs in this non-stick, which they tell you not to. And I cooked the rest of the eggs in this pan which is a Wolfgang Pack tri-ply stainless steel. So they said don't cook in aluminum. They said stainless steel is best. Do not cook in aluminum or Teflon coated. So I cooked some in the Teflon because I know I've cooked them like that before and they came out fine. My eggs are seeming to stick after I cooked them in this, so I'm not sure. We'll see. And I have a couple potatoes left over, but these are going in the garbage because this one actually had like a moldy kind of spot on it. I didn't think that would be good. I'm trying to clean as I go here. Keep my space nice and tidy. And to make it easier at the end of the day. I'm such a horrible, I always make a mess when I'm cooking. Like, I don't know why, but I'm not a very clean cooker and I want to try to get better at that. So being on camera definitely helps me with that because I have to keep my space clean because I don't want you guys to see the mess. So maybe it'll give me some new habits. All right, so wipe this down. Soaking off a little bit. We should probably cook our, no, we'll do the mashed potatoes after. I don't want to do two projects at once, although I should. We're gonna do it. Let's get the mashed potatoes going as well. So I have double bags amount of potatoes that I get to use. And I'm just going to toss these in unless any of them are bad. I'm just going to cook them as they are. Leave them out. Well, maybe not. There's a couple that have little, starting to grow little roots on them. I don't want those. Actually, you know what? We'll leave them. We're going to drain them later. No, let's cut them off. I've never done it like that before, leaving them on, and I don't want them going into our mashed potatoes, so let's just cut them off. Cut the potatoes in half. If I cut them smaller, I feel like they always get like waterlogged if I cut the potatoes too small when I'm boiling them. I feel like I just got a hair on me. Actually, I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm just biting the bullet, getting these potatoes done and over with. So we have a lot left to do. So I have to do the stuffing. I have to cook the sausage. I'm putting sausage in the stuffing, so I got to fry that up. I got to finish the deviled eggs. I have to cut the mushrooms. What else do we have left? And the sweet potatoes. So after the potatoes are done, we have to smash them, mix them with all their ingredients. So that's going to be some work. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This isn't my first rodeo. I've done this many times. I'm not in the habit of doing it ahead of time, which I really like that we're doing this the day before. Makes it easier on my back. I can take a lot more rest breaks. And when you do this on the day of, when you're doing it right on the day that Thanksgiving happens, you have to get it done. Then, if you don't have time to rest, maybe I'll do it later. We'll just take it easy, go with the flow. You gotta just do it. So, and that's what kills me. My son likes to have the peels on in mashed potatoes, so I don't know, I might leave some of the peels on since they're golden potatoes, they're not russets. Goldens are the peelings are a lot nicer on golden potatoes. So I'm just making sure that I cut all the yucky parts off if I'm going to keep the peels. And the reason why I'm choosing to keep the peels is because I have these little baby potatoes that I'll show you here in a second that I have to cook. And it would be too hard to peel them. Oh, this feels good that I'm getting the potatoes in and getting them done because I just need to check my list off and get things done as we go along. And having these done is going to feel a lot better knowing I don't still have to do the mashed potatoes. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing because I should have been doing this on a cutting board, but I decided to use the bag to throw them away after we're done cutting them. Let's see, what else do we got here? Decided to cut them a little bit smaller because we'll be adding small potatoes in here, and I want them to cook at the same speed. So let's get that small bag of potatoes out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of these for a moment. Here's some of the small potatoes. So I have a bunch of little babies, the small size potatoes. So I gotta cut some of the skins off of them and then toss them on in. Feels like I need to sharpen my knife again. Alright, so let's set these to the side for now. Put these to the side. Get the little potatoes out. Whole big bag of the small potatoes. Oh, we gotta put these on the wall. There we go. That's a lot of potatoes. So trying to cut as much of the skin off as I can because I don't want to be heavy on the skin. So we're just leaving only pieces that are good and removing everything else. If it's nice and light yellow, we leave it. If it has any kind of green or dark color, it comes off. So let's throw these away. Thank goodness we have garbage valet at our apartments where somebody comes to our door and picks up our garbage every night. And tonight, they usually come on Thursday, which is tomorrow. But since it's Thanksgiving, tonight I have to make sure everything is out so that I don't have to carry this down. That would definitely kill my back. So, trying to find a bowl. I need a bowl or a pan or something to put these peels in. What am I looking for? How about got these really cute food storage bins at Walmart about a month ago, and I haven't used them because they're so cute. I have them as decoration. I set them here on my stand that I set my vegetables on, so it just brings out color here. But I actually need to use it now, so I'm going to open them. But when I'm done, I can put them back on here. Just dry them off and let them sit on there. So let me back this up so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So let me take these. Oh, I was like, where's all the containers? So aren't these cute? Just cute, cute, cute. I love the colors, very popping. I don't know if it's gonna stay together when I set them back on the thing because, yeah, I guess they'll stay. I just need, see, and then it has all the little, this is only like $5 for this entire set. So it was a pretty good deal. It's called, if you were wanting to get it at Walmart, it's Mainstays. So Mainstays right here. Mainstays food storage, rainbow food storage set. And I don't know if this will come out good enough, but if you scan this, it will put it in your shopping cart. Let me see if I can get the camera to pick it up. And you can screenshot that. There you go. If you screenshot that, it'll come right up in your shopping cart. So there you go. So the reason why I did open those is because I'm getting peels everywhere. I wanted to have something to peel these into. Wow, this is going to be a lot of work. So I'm just peeling most of the skin off because it's just a lot of skin. And it'd be fine if we were making roasted potatoes, but I'm using them for mashed potatoes. I guess I can leave the skin and just take the bad parts off because this is just going to take way too long. I'm going to sharpen my knife a little bit, just make this go quicker. I mean, these aren't hard to cut into, but if your knife is sharper, you can just do it so quick. Just with the flick of your wrist, you can cut the peels off so quickly. So I'm hoping to make this a little bit quicker. Because my back is really starting to hurt and I need to sit down. I need to lay down. Sitting down isn't going to really get it. Might as well sharpen this one while I have it out. Alright. Let's test that out. Oh, much better. Much better, much better. We'll give it just a couple more flicks just to get it nice and sharp. Move on here. Make sure you rinse them off after you sharpen your knife so you don't have any residue from the rocks left over. Alright, and let's continue on. Oh, that's so much faster. I can't believe I have to do all these potatoes. It would have been so much easier just to get a big bag of potatoes. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, it wasn't that I bought these. I had these already. And I'm just like, well, this will be a good usage of those potatoes because I'm leaving next week and I need to use them so they don't go bad. So, wow, this is going to be a lot of work. This peel is actually not bad. I'll leave that one on. This one, I'm just going to skip that one completely. What I don't want people to have to take a bite of their mashed potatoes and have a piece of peeling that has, like, you know, bad spots on it. So. I want to sit down, but you know what I'm going to do? I have a stool that I can put over here. That way I can put one leg up on it, and that'll help take some of the pressure off of my... What are you going to do when you wake up as a colored person? Why would you say something like that? You're getting blocked right now. And you too, Archie. Goodbye. That's the suck thing about not being able to read my messages as I'm working. So I'm going to bring this bar stool over. It's going to help me to be able to stand longer. Alright, so you guys can see that I have a bar stool there, and I'm going to prop one leg up on it. That'll help me to be able to stand longer. I'll bring my snowman over here so you guys can have a little bit more decorations. So if I prop one leg up on it, that takes a lot of weight off of my back. That's really helpful in helping me to stand longer. This knife will be quicker. This one's sharper. Yeah, it's a lot faster. It's a bigger knife, but it's sharper, so I'm skilled enough to use it as a paring knife, so. Maybe I'll try to sit for a little bit. My back is really, oh, there we go, just one leg up. That's so much better. I started my YouTube channel a year ago on, well, I put my very first videos up a year ago on Halloween, but I got super serious about it in December of that same last year. And after I got 1,000 subscribers, I don't know if sitting is making it worse. I don't think I can be able to sit. After getting 1,000 subscribers, YouTube allowed me to go live. So it's been nice because I can get on here and chat with you all and take you around on our adventures and not have to sit for days editing everything together. I still like to edit, I still like to make videos, but I don't have to spend my whole entire week sitting in my chair trying to edit up videos. And it ends up, when I make videos, I hardly get any views. Nobody really watches, but when I come on live, people tend to come on live more than they come watch your videos. So I figure it'd be a fun way to hang out with you guys and grow my channel. And then eventually you guys will start watching my videos that I put work into that actually come out really nice and they're not glitchy. And so I know a lot of people complain that there's glitching when they watch live, especially if I'm at the beach. The videos get really glitchy because there's not good Wi-Fi out there. Well, my back is really starting to hurt. I'm gonna have to sit down. I think I'm gonna have to sit down in a minute. My sweet potatoes are, oh, no wonder I turned the wrong stove on. I put the back burner on. And I'm like, how come these sweet potatoes aren't boiling yet? Well, it's because you didn't turn them on, silly. My back starts hurting like this. I can't think clearly. I make mistakes. You know, because your brain is just thinking, oh my God, I hurt. And it's kind of stuck in that loop of, I just want to get these potatoes on and then I'm going to sit down and take a little break. Lay down. I'm going to have to actually lay down because, Kitty, are you hungry? Mama's going to feed you, babes. Are you guys hungry, TaZz? Are you hungry too, baby? I don't know if sitting down on the, here, let's put both legs up and see if that helps. I just got to get pressure off of my back. All these potatoes are just having to cut a lot off of them. All right, we're gonna go back to this knife. That's what I'll do. Cut the ends off with this one. Kitty, 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 you're hungry? Come on, babe. I'm gonna feed the kitty. I think she's hungry. Oh no, she went to sleep. Alright. I'll wait until she wakes up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have to make extra work for myself by getting small potatoes. I just bought a bag. I have some larger russet potatoes. Maybe I'll break into those and add some of those in because this is taking forever. Forever. For somebody who has back pain, I chose every single way of making this job harder. There's Tasman. Here she comes. Here comes my doggie. As soon as I'm done with these, I'm going to feed the animals. And I'm going to let you guys hang out with them. And I'm going to lay down and rest for a little bit. Right, Taz? I'm going to rest for just a bit. I want to play piano, but I can't sit. So I'm just going to have to lay on my bed and be on my phone, I guess. What are you doing, Stinky? Huh? What are you doing? Are you hungry? Mama's got you some chicken gizzards. Yes, I do. We'll go out for a walkie later, okay? We'll go out for a walkie later. I wish I could take you to the park, but that's not going to happen today. That's just not going to happen. Mama can't walk. And we're going to be up in the mountains tomorrow. There's lots of doggies to play with. I should put some holiday music on. That might be nice. Not right now, though. I'm just going to focus on getting these done. My back is killing me. almost done. It's 10 more minutes. Come on, I can do it. 10 more minutes. I can sit down on the bed for a bit. I think when I got these potatoes last week, I was thinking that I would be able to just boil them with the skins on, but I didn't look close enough, and the skins are just not, I wouldn't want to eat them. I wouldn't want anybody else to eat them in mashed potatoes, you know, so I thought I was just going to boil them and mix the skins in with them. That was my idea when I bought them. But after a week, they've become freckled. You know how potatoes start to not look so good. So they started getting freckled. Maybe that's why they were on sale. They needed to offload them before they started looking bad. That's usually what they do when they put things on sale. It's like the stuffing I got. It was marked down, and then I got it home, and it was, I should have looked at the dates. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it. We almost got a whole bin of potatoes done. These are literally like bite sizes. Every bite that somebody takes, I've peeled their potato. It's like craziness. Craziness. We're almost to the bottom of the bowl though, so the worst part's over on the potato peeling anyway. I don't have to peel anything else after I'm done with these potatoes. No more sweet potatoes, no more mashed potatoes. And I've got the onions already and celery already chopped. And okay, I need to slow down because I'm cutting way too much potato off. At this point, I'm not really caring very much. Coffee. See, if I had a table to lean on, that would actually make it a lot better. Like leaning on this counter just helped a lot. It's just my back can't handle the weight of my body on it. I'm not very happy right now. It's weird, when my back hurts, my broken bones in my feet hurt too. I mean, I broke my bones 3 years ago, but when my back hurts, my bones start aching in my feet. I don't understand how that works, but it's what happens. And I've asked the doctor that can explain it. They've done MRIs and x-rays on my ankle, and they said everything is healed properly. But man, it hurts constantly. I thought losing weight was going to solve my problem, and it has helped a lot. I can't lie. I mean, it definitely has helped me a lot. I mean, I'm 50 pounds lighter. That's, imagine carrying 50 pounds around with you every day. Definitely has helped me to be able to walk again, but my back, you know, your back doesn't just heal, you have to fix it. And I don't want to go underneath the knife. I just don't want to be cut on like that. And I'm sure they have like super expensive surgeries that you can get, their laser or something like that. But I don't have that kind of insurance or money. And so it's not going to happen. And until I can't walk again, like on my surgery, I'm waiting. Like when it happens to where I can't walk again and I end up in the bed, I'll go do surgery because I'm going to be in bed anyway. Also, I told myself when they wanted to do surgery, one of the main reasons I didn't get it at that time is I wanted to lose the 50 pounds I gained when I broke my feet. I wanted to gain that weight, or lose that weight, because I couldn't imagine having to recover from back surgery, having to get up out of bed, picking 50 extra pounds up to get up to go to the bathroom. So I said, let me lose the weight, let me get my muscles strong and in shape, so when I do have to recover, it's going to make it easier on me, that my muscles are going to, you know, be in a better place. And I am much better than I was, you know, muscle-wise, but I still have a lot of pain. And, you know, when your back is resting on your nerves, it hurts. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to sit here and complain all day about my back pain, but it does hurt, and I probably will moan and groan about it as I finish this day off. Holidays are the hardest on my back because I have to like push through and make it happen. But I remember my mom when she got old, the years before she died, she wouldn't let anybody help her in the kitchen. She insisted to do everything herself because she had her own recipes that she made. She just wanted it to be the way she wanted it. And so I would remember her suffering in the kitchen, just like I'm doing right now. Bent over the stove, moaning and groaning in pain. But there's no way that she wouldn't make Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. It was just up till when she died. My mom was still in the kitchen cooking. And I can foresee that I'm probably going to be the same way. Because it's what we love to do. One of the things we love to do. Cooking. Let me see how many more potatoes we have. I've got some russet potatoes here. I think I'm going to cut some of these up just to get it done quickly. It won't hurt to mix some russets in, right? Well, my sweet potatoes started boiling finally. We turned them down to a slow boil. have these russets because it's going to top off the pan and make them, give me just enough what I needed to make these happen. Might need a bigger pan though. Mashed potatoes go really, really fast at Thanksgiving. Everybody likes mashed potatoes and gravy. So I'm probably going to pull out a bigger pan to put these in. Oh, we are going to have to go downstairs. I forgot I have a pan down there that I need to bake in. My girlfriend's mother gave me a really nice baking pan. Cuisinart, it's like a Cuisinart pan. I don't think it's Cuisinart, but it's similar to that. And I want to be able to show her that I'm using it, you know, especially at a family dinner when, you know, I show up with a bunch of food and I'm not using her pan. That's kind of a slap in the face. So I guess we're going to have to take the doggy down for a walk in a little bit. I got to decide which dish I'm going to put in that pan. Stuffing or the sweet potatoes? Probably the sweet potatoes. It'll look nicer in there. Oh, I'm so glad I have these russets left. It's making it all so much more bearable. This was like another half hour of cutting small potatoes if I would have not had these. So pretty happy to have these. Hi Stinky, as soon as I start cooking these, I'm gonna come over and give you some food, okay babes? I'm gonna feed you as soon as I'm done here. Oh, that potato doesn't look good. Well, maybe it's not bad, maybe it's... Almost done, babes. Alright. I was going to save a few potatoes for me to eat through the week, but I'm just going to cook them. If I need to eat a potato, I'll stop at the store and grab one. For dinner, I like to make baked potato and poached eggs. I eat that a lot for dinner. So I was thinking that to save a few potatoes, but I'd rather just have plenty of potatoes for the dinner. And let's check on the sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness, they're nice and soft. Let's get a fork. Let's get a fork. Right here, a spoon will work. Perfect timing too, because TaZz can have some with her dinner. I'm actually going to turn these off. They're perfect texture. Perfect. What else was I gonna do? I was gonna get a bigger pan out. That's what I was gonna get. I gotta get on my hands and knees for this one. Oh, where did it go? Where's my pan at? What? Where's my big pan? That's weird. I guess mashed potatoes are going to be in one pan. That's strange. I have a big, huge, deep pan that's about this deep. Did I leave it at my son's house? I must have left it at his house. I don't remember seeing it around here anywhere. So, alright, let's finish these up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's a doggy out there? I know. Well, I wasn't going to take her outside today because I didn't want to have to walk downstairs. But the way my back, because of the way my back is, but one of our cooking pans are in the car, and I need to be able to put the sweet potatoes in it. So, actually, you know, we can do it when we get there because we have to cook it at the end in the pan. No, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go down and get it. Oh, TaZz needs to go out for a walk anyway, so we'll just do it. It'll be later today though. I'm not going out in the daytime. We'll go out this evening. And if I walk down there now, it'll be so much harder for me to finish. My back will really be hurting, and I might have to use another pan to cook these. Get 2 pans going. This is all the waste. These are going to go in the garbage bag. There's that garbage bag I have. I had a bag started that had all the potatoes in it. Hey Stinky, we're gonna go out and so I have another bag here, and I'm only gonna cut the big ones. Just the big ones. In fact, I'm going to cook these in a small pan. That way when they're done, I can just peel them off really easy. That's what I'm going to do. So, what pan am I going to use to cook the rest of them? I guess I'll use this one. I use this one for poaching my eggs, but today we're going to cook some of the potatoes in here.